Hey, y'all. Thank you so much for joining us here today. I am super excited. I know it's been a minute since I've been here recording. Not too much on me today. We'll talk about that later. Today, we are joined by a very special guest, and not just special because of his talent, not just special because of his creativity, but special because he is a whole friend of mine that over time became family, and I'm super excited to have him with us here today. We are joined today by dancer, choreographer, talent developer, producer, director, Portland's very own Durante Lambert.
Hello, hello. What's
Yeah.
up, y'all?
I'm
Excited to
sure
be
I missed
here.
some boxes. I missed some boxes. What else did I miss? Let's just for the
Man,
funsies. What did I miss anything?
I think you've done a lot. Choreographer, dancer, artistic director,
Period.
career man. I mean, I got
Come
a
on. Come on.
job
Come
too.
on.
Dude, mentor,
Yes.
overall just a well-rounded person.
Period.
So yeah,
Period.
yeah, grateful.
All the things,
All the
all the
things.
things. Well,
Yeah.
I'm excited to have you here today, and um I'm going to tell you what sparked me to invite you.
Okay.
Not just cuz I love you.
Okay.
But we both received an award.
Yeah.
There is this an event in Portland, an annual event. Shout out to DJ OG1, Portland's premier DJ. Shout out to him,
Go. Let's
right?
go. Yep.
He has an event that he co-founded, and it's PDX Hip Hop Week.
Mhm.
Within that week, which has a ton of awesome events in and around Portland, he has an event called the Star Awards, where he acknowledges different artists and talent, waymakers, business owners, entrepreneurs in this event. And Durante and I were privileged enough, along with our great friend Dana Fuller
Mhm.
Shepherd, to receive an award called the Legends Award.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
Very exciting, right? Because
Very
it's
exciting.
not often we get you don't
Flowers for the things that
right,
we get to do. And it
right.
took this long to
I was gonna say we've been in
receive
the
it.
game now.
A long time. Over 25 years.
Over 25 years. For the record, let's tell the people, um, how old were you when we first met? I was a teen.
Yeah, so I think when I first met you, I was 13.
We're 13.
Yeah,
Mm.
13, because I had auditioned for Northwest African American Ballet um at the age of 13 at
Were you doing
OBT.
OBT? I was gonna say, were
The
you
old
doing
OBT, yeah, me and
mm-hmm,
Jante, yeah.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
And he was 1 year older than me, and I was 13 years old, had no business, had no idea, nothing about what a professional company is or anything, but I just
mm-hmm,
loved to dance. And I
mm-hmm,
knew I was good at doing African dance. So I
mm-hmm,
threw myself into this audition with no expectation. And I got in as an apprentice. And that's when I
mm-hmm.
first met you. It was like, this girl's bomb. Like that's when we kind of the first connection was there. So yeah, so I've known you for a long time.
It's
Now,
crazy. We've grown
yeah,
up together
we
essentially. Even
have.
though
Yeah,
there's like a gap in our age, like we
yeah,
essentially were both. I mean, I think you were a early teen and I
yeah,
was a late teen.
for
Um
sure.
and um and we've been doing this dance thing together
Yeah.
individually
Mhm.
for some years, and
Yeah, sure.
I'll just say that it's been such an honor. I'm a watcher and I'm an observer.
Uh-huh.
And just watching people and how they flourish and grow and plant their seeds is such a beautiful thing to me. So,
Yeah.
that award really was full circle
Hmm.
um, for both of us to be there. And even though Dana wasn't able to be there,
Yeah.
having her as a recipient also was
Hmm.
just a beautiful thing. And
Awesome.
so, what made me say we've got to get on we've got to get on and record, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Um was first of all, I felt so like big sisterly in the moment because I was like, is he nervous? Is he gonna be all right up there? Because we each had to get up there and do a speech,
Right.
right? And I
Uh-huh.
was like, is he gonna be okay? I just wanted to be there holding your hand, and I don't know why. I cannot for the life of you tell me why I felt so protective of you in that moment.
But you
But
always been like that though. So like
I
that's why
know.
I love you because you like big sis, so for so long, like you said, we grew up together and
Yeah.
I've always looked up to you and followed you, helped me lead the way to where I am now, being so young and getting into this game. So yeah, of course you have those same tendencies there. And that's why
Yeah.
I think that's why we're so close. And we even though we might not see each other, blah blah blah, that's
Yeah.
still that love and unity and family is still there all the time. So of course you should feel that way.
Yes.
I love that. And I felt that. So that I appreciate that.
Yes. So you got up there and you
Mhm.
talked about two things that
Yeah.
had me melting in my seat.
Uh-oh. What
I
I say?
know, I know. You know I'm a softie. My eyes are sweating right now.
Oh God.
I know. Gosh, why am I made this way? But I love it about me and also can't stand it.
Right, right.
Um, you talked about your grandmother
Yes.
and the role that
Yeah.
she played in your
Hmm.
craft
Hmm.
and how, she motivates you and inspires you.
For sure. Yeah.
And this is the one that got me though. This
What?
is the one that got me though. You talked about your mom and you
Yeah.
thanked her.
Uh-huh.
You thanked her for letting you be a little boy that dances.
Yeah.
And my heart melted because I know, right?
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
know I'm not even going to speak too largely, but within the black community, right? The way
Hmm.
that we raise sons,
Right.
the old school way of
Right.
raising sons is very specific, right?
Hmm.
Don't don't touch a doll. Don't
Lots of don'ts.
move your neck. Don't dancing is not for boys.
Stop hanging
Don't
out with all
right
those girls. Stop
right. Don't
all the
right
things.
all the things. And so when you said that, my heart just melted. Can you talk about that a little more? Just like
Yeah.
what that's meant for you and even some of like the challenges that you and young shout out to young Fifi. Okay? Shout out to
She's about
Fifi.
to come over here in a minute anyway. We about to
Oh
cook
my gosh, I hope she accidentally gets to
them.
pop in over here.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
but
yeah.
right, like shout
Yeah.
out to I call her Fifi, y'all. But
Mhm.
shout out to her for giving you that lane. Talk about what that was like for you, what that's meant for you, and maybe even some
Ah.
of the lessons learned through you for her,
Mhm.
in letting you be just exactly who you are.
Yeah, I would just say, being young, I grew up with a single mom. My mom's a single mom, so I didn't have a father or dad in the household since such a young age. So
Mm.
I only grew up with my mom, my grandmother, my aunt. That was my intermediate family. Those were my
Mm-hmm.
mom, my dad's, and my uncles, and stuff like that. So I think for me, the creative juices started really young.
Mm.
Um, and I just say, because my mom's strength and my grandmother's strength and allowing me to just be who I am and not putting I would say like a title on me that I need to play sports or I need to do
Mm-hmm.
different that, which a lot of, I would say, fathers or sometimes mothers, especially in the
Yeah.
Black community, would put that
Yeah.
on young Black boys or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
I would say, getting my creative juices so young, and then my mom just allowed me, you do you, whatever makes you happy, I'm happy for you, and I support that.
Mm.
And being grown up in that kind of household and family such a young age, I was able to, explore different things that made me happy. And what made me happy
Yeah.
and stuck to me was dance. I started dancing. I think my first, we would always dance around the house and do this, and I was always dancing at the family gatherings and Durante
Yes.
do this, Durante do, your aunts and uncles, come on, do
Yes.
that move, blah blah blah, stop acting up, go in
I
your room,
love us.
how we was acting up.
Yes.
So like then that was just being freestyle and just playing
Yes.
around and like
Yeah.
watching the music, the Michael Jackson videos and mimicking the moves and things like that. And so I think that's where I started finding my love that I was maybe good at that. And
Yeah.
then so I got my first love at I started taking professional classes at Beaumont Middle School at like sixth grade.
Mhm.
And then Jonte, we all love Jonte. That was my mentor because Jonte was been doing it. So
Yeah.
I wanted to
Yeah.
follow the footsteps of Jonte. So um,
And y'all were brotherly.
we
Y'all
were,
are and
yeah, we
were,
still are.
right?
Yeah, yep. That's my god brother and Louise, my godmom. So being
Mhm.
around that and them allowing us to just be wild. We was just wild. We were really just wild, just dancing and dancing. My mom always said, if that's what you want to do, do it. So she allowed me to
Yes.
take dance classes. From there on, I started taking like going to Matt Dishman Community Center and taking African classes
Mhm.
and things like that.
Mhm.
So honestly, that was my pride and joy. My mom let me go full force with that, not
Yeah.
knowing what the really reality was going to be now that I still would be doing this where I'm at now. And she just gave me love and love. My grandmother, my Aunt Cynthia, and gave me love,
Yes.
allowed me to just do that and be free and not have a label or feel bad of what people may think or say about me. And I
Yeah.
took that full force and still keep that to my heart. And that's what I think keeps letting me thrive, to this day like that. So I really honestly my mom's everything. She really is. She
Mm.
still is everything and still
Yeah.
supports me to this day and comes to all my shows. And my biggest fan was my I would say my mom, my Aunt Cynthia, and my
Yeah.
grandmother, and my sister and brother. All y'all, all them.
Yes.
They anything I got going on, they want
Y'all,
to
they move thick. They
they
move
move thick.
they
They come
move
hard.
in
Yeah.
unison. They don't play
They don't play. They don't
about
play
their
about me.
Durante. They don't play about him. Let me
They
tell y'all
don't.
something. They showed up to this award ceremony.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
showed up to this event, honey, in shirts with his face plastered on it. All of them.
No
Same
idea.
shirt. All of them. Same shirt in unison. Lockstep, honey. They did not
Deep.
come to play about you.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they've
yeah.
always been that way. And
Mhm.
I love that so much. Like
Yeah. So grateful.
y'all have gatherings together and it's all y'all.
Mhm.
You do a show, you have
They
something going
there.
on, it's all up, right? Like showing
Yeah,
up. And
yeah.
I love that so much because I think that that story is somewhat unique,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
And what I actually wish Fifi was here so she could answer this
Yeah.
question, but I'm gonna ask you, just
Okay.
in being the person on the other end of it, what advice would you give? Ask two questions. What
Okay.
advice would you give to another parent who has a son that is looking to explore the arts? And two, what encouragement would you give a son, a young man who is looking to explore the arts and not sure about what that means for them in terms of how people will see them, what support they will get. And this is regardless of identity,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
This is
yeah.
regardless because one doesn't equal the other, right? And
Right.
so like what advice would you give a parent who may be like struggling to figure out how to support their son based on the stereotypes that they have come into, or just the old school ways which they're parenting. And what encouragement would you give a young man who is like, I'm creative as hell, I'm good at this,
Yeah,
and I want to do
yeah.
it, but I'm worried
Right,
about what people will say or think, or maybe I
right.
don't have the support of people.
I would say for the parent, I think times are so different now. I
Mm-hmm.
would say, I would say times are different now.
Yeah.
Listen, I think it's important to support what your child wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
let your child be who they want to be. Let them do what they want to
Yeah.
do and not worry about the stigma of what people may think around you. And
Yeah.
times are so different. So people are doing all kinds of things these days.
Yeah.
Listen to your child. If they want to dance, they want to sing, let them allow them to do that because you have to support them as a parent. Like that's your job as a parent is to support and love them and support what they want to do, whether you like it because that's their life. That's what I would say that.
Right.
So you have to take you as the parent out of it and just be there. You might not agree or whatever, but still love and support them. And I think that's what
Yeah.
my family did.
Yeah.
Not everything they agreed with what I was doing, but the love and the support was there, and that's what kept me thriving.
Yeah.
So let them be. Let them be. Love is everything, and we feel that. We accept all that, and we feel that when we get that support in the household. That's what I would
Mm-hmm.
say to a parent. And then for the son or the daughter who wants to go dance, explore that, do that. Don't worry. Again, it wasn't always easy for me. I will tell you that. I got not bullied, but talked about and
Yeah.
this, that. He's running around and I just go like through middle school and through high school, but you can't allow that noise to get in your ear. You got to just do you and do what makes you happy and not worry about that because at the end of the day, at the end of the tunnel, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And
Mm-hmm.
look where I am now. I did not
Mm-hmm.
allow all the outside noise to affect me and how I felt and what made me happy. So explore those options and those opportunities that you want to do and you feel and do it and do it.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, everyone, especially when it comes to dance, now is different. Where men are dancing, women are dancing, dance is everywhere, singing is everywhere. So just you have to be who you are because if it makes you happy, that's you got to do that. So that's what I would
Mm-hmm.
say. Like little Durante, I am proud of little Durante because little
Yes.
Durante did not, like I said, did not listen to all the people talking and doing this and doing that. And because of that is where my success is today. So that's my advice to you is go and do it and be your best life for real.
I love that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Be you,
be
honey.
you, be
Be you.
you.
I tell people
Uh-huh.
all the time, like I was just today it's Kennedy's birthday, and
What's up, Kennedy? Happy birthday.
yeah, yeah. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
But I was telling her in my birthday message, because I messaged her before I
Hmm.
call her, because I got to get all the fuzzy things
For
out,
sure.
you
For
know.
sure. For sure.
And I like it to always be something they can go back and read whenever they need
I love
to, for
that.
encouragement and just like confirmation. But I was telling her, like, y- there's only one of you, right?
Mhm.
That there's only one of you, like there is no competition. And
Right.
that's not to say, or to tell people you're better than everybody. It's to say you are unique and perfect in who you are, right? That
Yeah.
doesn't mean we don't evolve. That doesn't mean that there's zero growth required of us in our behaviors, our aspirations, or whatever it is, right? But you are uniquely perfect, and there is no other, right?
Right.
And so the only competition in this world you have is you, and really
Hmm.
that's up here, that's in your head, right?
Hmm.
And so, and not that she's struggling with that, but I like to confirm that in my kids, like
For
you are her, you are it, you are excellent, you are everything. Like don't you ever forget it. What would adult Durante tell Lil Durante? You ain't gonna shoot me, is you, mister? um what would
And
side
then
note,
there's
y'all.
that. Yeah.
And actor. We left actor off
Oh,
the
yeah, we
table.
forgot about that. Little.
I love it though. But what would Durante, knowing what he knows now,
Hmm.
right, about life, and about how he's been able to come to the other side of so many things, what would grown Durante turn back around and tell
I
little
would,
Durante?
yeah, I would say Grand Durante would tell little Durante, the road is not going to be easy.
Mm,
You are going to go through obstacles. You're going to go through
yeah.
ups and downs. You're going to have people who like what you do. You're going to have people who don't like what you do. Um, but continue to be who you are because at the end of the day, when you get older, you're going to be loved. You're going to be
Mm,
supported. You're going
mm,
to be a mentor and you're going
mm,
to inspire
mm.
others to be
Yeah.
somebody.
Come
So
on.
go through those trenches and those roads and the leaps and bounds and the trials and tribulations because at the end of the day, when you get older, it's all going to make sense and it's all going to be
Yes.
worth it. And you are going to be an inspiration to others.
Yes. And there's that.
And there's that. But that's true though. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, that has honestly have been my journey for
Yeah.
real. Like it's
Yeah.
been trials and tribulations, like ups and downs and leaps and bounds and
Yeah.
I mean, it's like that now and still kind of, sort of, in your adult life, you still kind of go through those things, but you
It's
can,
life,
it's
right?
life. Life would be life, but you can maneuver and manage it different because you have more
Yeah.
wisdom, I would say. Uh,
Tools.
tools, yeah,
The
tools.
tools you pick up over time,
Yes,
honey.
yes.
And once you've gotten to the other side of a hard thing,
Hmm.
it tells you that you're capable of doing that in the
Right,
future, right? So how you
exactly.
navigate, you build wisdom and endurance and knowledge about how to navigate certain things, so that when you are going through life's normal ups and downs, you are able to dig into that tool belt, honey, and say,
Exactly.
got it.
Exactly.
Hammered that shit
Exactly.
out, right?
Yep. Yep. Exactly. So I mean, I think that's the best. I mean, I think that's exactly
Yeah.
everything. Like, I'm very proud of myself. I'll say I'm very proud of myself of where I am now. Like
Yeah.
I'm very happy. Like I'm very happy. I
Mm.
wouldn't do anything different as a
Mm.
child up leading to where I am now, any different.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
it's all been worth it for real.
I love that, and it's interesting to think about. I mean, I definitely have some moments that I said, if I had this wisdom then I would
Hmm.
have done this differently, but I also wouldn't have had this wisdom that I have now
You
had
have not
things
went through
been
it.
differently, right? I mean,
Right.
had things gone differently. I have this unique set of wisdom. We all have this
Hmm.
unique set of wisdom that is granted to us by way of the things that we experience, good
Right.
or bad or tough or
Hmm.
you know
Hmm.
unsavory, whatever, right?
Right.
We have our tool belt is filled with the things that we've gathered via those experiences. And
For
so I
sure.
say I never wish like certain things of my growing up, my childhood. I don't wish it on anybody else. However, I'm grateful for how I came to the other side of those things
Right.
because my tool belt is healthy, honey. We got all the tools over here.
All the tools, and
We're gathering, right?
and
Still
gathering to add
gathering
to
the
it for
tools.
sure. Hmm. For
And I love
100%.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. What um there's something that you said when you're like, I'm happy today. And I love that. And I think people sometimes misinterpret um happy days versus happiness, right?
Yeah.
Like
Right.
people sometimes can have happy moments, happy days, meh, you
Mm.
know,
Hmm.
which is very different to me than living in a state of happiness.
For sure.
And so, one of the things that I think of when I think of happiness is our ability to tap into joy,
Mm.
right? I know dance is joy for you because it's passion work, right? You love
Right.
it because you're passionate about it. Sometimes it can feel thankless. Other times, it's like these highs and lows,
For
right?
sure. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
you you tap into those euphoric moments where it's just like right, and
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
you do these creative projects, you do these things. It's like it's amazing, but then you also hit these spots where it's like,
Exactly. Exactly.
like,
Yeah.
why aren't things adding up the way I want them to? Why aren't I getting this for that? What is,
Hmm.
the
Hmm.
struggle? What besides dance
Okay.
brings you joy?
It's a good question. I think besides dance, everything that I want to do, I'm doing right now, I would say.
Period.
I'm healthy. I feel young.
Hold on, let's pause right there. I'm healthy. I'm healthy. No,
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
People don't have people don't have the luxury of good health sometimes, and I'm not
Yeah.
saying it to smash it in their face. I'm saying
For
it
sure.
because we often
Hmm.
take it for granted, right?
Yeah.
And so being able to wake up every day and be thankful for waking up, being thankful for your health, like that's a
Hmm.
big deal. So I have to pause on that one and say, shout out to good health. Come on.
Good
Okay.
health. Yeah.
Sorry.
Good
Go ahead.
healthy. I'm healthy. I have family. I got family. I would say that family, and we
Mm-hmm.
are a tight unit.
Yes.
Family brings me joy.
Yes.
We don't have, I mean, I didn't grow up in a huge family. My intermediate family, it literally is just like my aunt and my mom, my
Mm-hmm.
brother, my sister. I mean, we're in my grandmother who's passed away almost a year ago, but like we are a unit. And so I grew up in a very tight unit. And I would say since the passing of my grandmother, my family have gotten even closer.
Absolutely.
And
Mm-hmm.
that brings me joy. Like you mentioned earlier, we're
Mm-hmm.
always together. Like I don't it's family is everything to me. So we're cooking, we partying, we're coming
Yes.
over, we're on the phone, we're on a group chat, we're that brings me a lot of joy. And then
Yes.
also my partner, Marcus, shout out to Marcus. I think he's
Marcus.
in there listening somewhere.
We love
But
him.
we've been together 19 years.
Wow.
So he brings a lot of joy and stability in my life too. And the
Mm.
fact that my family has brought him in and he's now part of that
Yes.
in all the good things and everything. I sometimes feel that they love him more than they love me. I'll tell my mom all the time. She goes, "We're my best friend." So they got their own relationship, but that brings me joy too, being able to come home and share all these
Mm.
things I've been able to do in life with a partner
Yes.
and family. That all brings me joy besides dance. So I couldn't ask for anything else. And then also like my friends and outside of my family that
Yeah.
love and support and pull up for me on events and things like that. All that stuff brings me joy. Besides health. And like I said, I'm happy of everything I'm doing in the moment for the past.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm good. I wouldn't ask for anything different. So
Mm.
that all puts a smile and the little fuzzies in me every day, being able to wake up and have all that all the time. Because
Big
I think not everyone's fortunate to have that. Not everyone has family and has good
big
health,
or small.
big
Big
or
or
small,
small. A
yeah,
lot of
or
people don't.
support, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful. Like honestly, and then just like we just did the awards and our WNBA family just came. Like
Yes.
the friendships, the long-term friendships that we've had that come around, like that brings me joy too, being able to still connect with
Yes.
people that have seen me grow up and
And
stuff
I
like that.
think it says so much. Okay, so little backstory. We prior to the awards, we or leading up to the awards, I guess I should say, we had some friends come in town.
Mhm.
Additional background, Durante and I both danced for the WNBA and the NBA. But this particular group we danced with most of them in the our WNBA team. And shout out to Portland Fire.
Let's go
Shout out to the
fire.
return of the Portland Fire. Okay, we're so
Woo-hoo-hoo.
excited. We love women's sports.
We
We
do.
love the NBA. We love the WNBA. Okay, and so we're super excited to have them back in Portland. But
So excited.
we gained we were so young. And we got onto this team, and there was such a range of talent on
Yeah.
this team, right? A diverse backgrounds of
Mhm.
people, right? And so we came into this team and we got our whole life lesson on getting right in the
Whole life
studio.
lesson.
We were
After
in there
person
trying
one, we got in trouble.
listen, day one, they was telling us shh, 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 quiet, quiet.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
was
for
like,
real. For real.
excuse
Right.
you.
For
Like
real.
we learned a different discipline, I
Uh-huh.
think, in a space outside of the spaces that we were used to being in. And so anywho, we danced some seasons with this team. We grew these relationships. And I think we are both, you and I, very much relationship
Yeah.
orientated, invested people. I think we love people deep and hard. And I think that that shows in the relationships that we've been able to keep with people over the years, despite like we don't talk to people every day,
No.
right?
No.
And especially the folks from those groups, because we're talking about many years ago, right? But we've
Right.
kept in touch in different ways. We've we show love to each other, and I think the stars just aligned for this particular
Yeah.
time in life because it wasn't an official reunion. It was some friends that got together. The stars aligned for people to come into town that live out of town. And oh my heavens, y'all, we had a time.
That time was had for real. It was
We
so
had.
awesome.
It was so awesome. And they were able to join us at the awards.
Yeah.
And that felt really special.
It did. Yeah. Over, what was it, 20 years? Has it been 20 years? Or
Yes,
longer?
it's
Yeah.
been longer than 20 years.
Yeah, yeah. And so that was a really special moment that they were down to come and support you and I getting that award and just also just reconnect for the weekend. I think that was really, really awesome because again, those people have also met me when I was 15, 16 years old.
Yeah.
So they've along like you have watched me grow up and help mentor and make me who I am today. So that was a great moment. So like all those types of things is what brings joy to life other than
Mm-hmm.
dance. You know,
Mm-hmm.
life friendships and things like that, support and
Mm-hmm.
all that. So I'm very
Yeah.
grateful. I'm
Yeah.
grateful. Yeah.
Yeah. What what is something that I think people feel like when the dance world is just really interesting because people when they connect to you, right? And when you
Mhm.
start working in these spaces, like people want to know you, they want to know all the things about you. They feel like they know you if they've danced with you for a while,
Right.
or even for a moment, right?
Hmm.
And I think even people who feel like, oh, that's my friend because you've danced with them for a minute or here or there. What is something about you that people don't know about you that might be surprising to them?
Dang.
Fun fact.
Um,
What's a good
the fun
fun fact
fact.
about Durante?
And that's a hard question because I feel like I'm an open book all the time.
You are.
I feel like
You are.
Leo energy, Leo.
You
I
are.
mean, I feel like I'm an open book. One thing about me, hmm,
There's a fun
that's a
fact in
low.
there.
I mean, I'm being
We might
honest.
have to ask Marcus.
Yeah, you might have to ask Marcus because yeah, because I feel like I feel like I said, I'm an open book. I'm the same all the time. I don't have anything like, ooh, like I'm not
Mm-hmm.
an introvert. I don't like to do this. Like I
Mm-hmm.
feel like I'm just open all the time. So yeah, that might be a question. Honestly, I don't even know. I can't even answer that. I'm trying to
That's
think.
funny. I
I
think
don't
people
have
would
downtime. Like I don't.
mm, on the go.
I love being around people all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like to be outside in terms of not going in the clubs, but just like out doing things,
Yeah,
partying and
doing
this and
things.
that, and
Yeah.
dancing. So I'm always around people all the time, and
Yeah.
so I don't know. I honestly don't know, to be really
Mm.
honest.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have no answer to that because I feel like I'm just asking me. I'm gonna tell you.
You said there are no secrets.
There's no
I think
secrets.
I think that for me, I
You
think
might know something about me.
no, I don't know things about you that somebody else would be surprised to
Surprised
know.
about? Yeah.
Right? Like I think you're right. There you're very transparent, very open,
Hmm.
and I am the same way. I think that for me though, I think people are surprised to know that I am what do they call it? They call it an ambivert.
What's that?
That you're both. Um
Oh, introvert and extrovert?
yeah.
Okay.
I love people. You know, when I get
Right.
outside, I'm
Oh
outside.
yeah.
I'm
Oh
with you, right?
yeah. Yeah, yeah. For real.
I'm outside. It's gonna be a time.
Hmm.
It's gonna be a vibe.
Time will be had.
100%.
Yeah,
It just will be, right?
for sure.
Um, but I also really love um the recharge.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
I really love like Sundays I used to be very, very strict about. I don't know if you recall it. I used to be very strict about my Sundays. I'm not doing
Mhm.
anything on Sundays.
I remember that. Yeah.
I'm washing my curl friends. I'm doing my self-care. I'm getting ready for the week. I'm doing nothing on Sunday. I
Mhm.
don't want to. I don't like to.
Mhm.
Right?
Right, right.
Um and part of that was because Sunday was like my recharge day.
Hmm.
And so I think that for as extroverted as I am and as much of a people person as I am, I think people might be like,
Right.
you have introverted ways also? Like,
Yeah.
I, I can see
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Because
Right.
I'm so, right? Like, I'm so
Hmm.
expressive. I'm so, trying to get into people's souls all the time. But that could be
Literally.
exhausting
It
because
is
I'm that way,
exhausting because you're
right?
giving
Like,
so much out all the
yeah,
time. Yeah, you're
yeah.
not getting the receipt. But I think me or Marcus and I was just talking about this the other day. I don't have any downtime, and I don't even feel like I
Mm,
even require it. It's so bad because and that could be bad though too because I'm always pouring out to other
yeah.
people.
Mm-hmm.
But there are times I'm like if we had a conversation, and the conversation was, dang, I think I was like, dang, I'm always reaching out to people like, oh, let's go do this or let's do that or
Mm-hmm.
that. I said, but dang, no one actually sets the tone or sets a plan for me to
Mm-hmm.
be like, Durante, come over and do like no one
Mm-hmm.
ever checks on me. And
Mm-hmm.
that was interesting for me to know. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know when the last time when someone was just like, hey, how's just checking in, see how you doing, or meet me here. Like, so I get how I'm a giver, 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 giver.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I don't. I've noticed that I don't get that back from
But that's why I
a lot
like
of
digging
people.
into you when we're together. That's why I be asking all the 5,000 questions.
Exactly.
Y'all, I be, listen,
Channel
when,
6 News. Here we
listen
go.
all the time,
ET. Okay, TMZ. Yeah, that's you for sure.
all the time. Okay, one, because I love you, right?
Right, for sure.
But also because, um, I just love getting into people's souls. But
You
two,
do.
we don't get a lot of time, you and I,
Right.
to
Mhm.
because we're both like doing
Go,
our
go,
things,
go.
right?
Yeah.
And so when we do get together, like I value that time spent so much that it's like, let
Mhm.
me get in his soul.
And I love it. I
Like, let
love
me
it.
get into and Marcus, I be trying to get into
Oh,
his soul too. And
Mark is low key scared when he come around you because he know the
he's like,
skill,
I don't want to
the
ask any
soul about to be
questions. No
exposed.
interviews, no press, no press.
Shaking like, oh, we're gonna see Janelle. Get it together, figure it out.
Oh, Marcus, I
No,
love
I'm just
him.
kidding. I'm kidding. He loves you down. Like, yeah, we love you so much. We literally all the friends say you're all of our therapists. Literally, me, Medora and I, we were all talking about that. We're like,
I love
you're like
y'all.
all our friends, therapists. Like, you
Mm,
know how we go to you, and that's true. We go to you because you have wisdom. You're such a good person to talk to. You understand. You're not biased. You just
mm,
you just say it how it is and try to give us what you feel and what you think, and still lets us be who we are, make our own decisions. But you're just such a good person to talk to. So you're definitely the one to go to when you got something going on to see your perspective of things, and I think that's why I resonate and love you so much is because of that. So like, yeah,
mm.
get into our
Eh,
solo.
Yeah, come, we
Dig
love we
in.
we love a good dig.
Yeah. For
I
sure.
like to make sure people are good,
Right.
right? And
Right.
anyone, but the people I love, I like
Mhm.
to just like I like to first of all, I'm a hugger. And so like my hugging, and I've said this before, like it's an energy reader. Like I'm
Right.
reading people through that. And so sometimes also those hugs tell me things. And so sometimes I be needing to like
Wait, sums up. Uh-huh.
I'm side eyeing
Hmm.
that energy,
Hmm.
but yeah, I know what you I know how you mm, I can relate. I don't know how you feel. I can
Yeah.
relate to how you feel because I am also a person that I say so. like I have to check myself because it makes me feel like a brat sometimes. But I'm like, so just ain't nobody out here checking on me, huh?
Right, 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 right.
Like
Exactly.
you're a person to others that checks on others or checks in with
Exactly.
others,
Exactly.
or people are used to you being good. Like you're good,
Hmm.
they're fine. Like there's nothing that says to a person, let me check on them,
Hmm.
because we walk around good. You know
Right.
what I
All the
mean? And
time, for
and
sure.
even if
Yeah.
we're juggling something,
You
people
wouldn't
don't
know.
necessarily know because I'm not going to wear it. It's not for me to abuse you with. I'm not going to
Right.
put my stuff on you.
Right.
However, I mean, you
That's
know,
facts right there. That's true. Like I always walk around. I feel like I'm always on, if that makes any sense. Like I'm always on. So even
yes,
if there's something going on, you would know. And like you said, that's
you
not
never
my
know.
job to put that on you. And I'm not
No.
that person. I don't
Mm-mm.
pour my
Yes.
things that are going on to other people. So even if something's going on, you're gonna get the same Durante,
Yes.
So
Yes.
yeah,
Because
I've always been
I'm gonna consider you. I'm gonna think of
right.
you. I'm gonna say, let me shake this off so
For
that I'm
sure.
not going in there like this, or
With
it's
weird
just not
energy and
in
stuff like
me.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's just
yeah.
not. Now I may be a little bit like, ooh, yeah, no, I'm fine.
But I'm
I'm
good. Yeah,
give
right.
me a second. I'm gonna get there, right?
Right, right.
But I'm not gonna put it on a person. But I think because we're people that carry it
Mm,
well, like people don't think, and we're also surrounded by not everyone, but a lot of the people we're surrounded by are busy shakers and movers also, right?
right,
And
right.
so it's like I think sometimes people can't see past themselves to think
Hmm.
about or consider, like, let me check on Durante, let me check
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Janelle, or you
yeah.
know what I mean, like anything like that. And
Right.
so I don't hold it against anybody. I
Neither,
but
neither.
have
It's
two clocked
nice
it,
if it
but
happens.
have
It's
two
nice.
clocked it.
Not right, and it's nice, and it's it feels good when it
It
randomly
do.
happens. But I mean, I don't hold it against anybody. It's just it is
Yeah.
what it is. Like whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
But we see y'all.
we see ya.
No, I'm playing, I mean, kind of.
Right, right, right. Not calling nobody out, but
Not calling anyone out, just
we'll just
calling the
stick that
thing a
right there
thing.
just in
We
case.
love y'all.
It's
We
nice
love
every
y'all.
now and
Just every
then.
now and then. Hey girl, hey.
Hey, even if it's just that.
Hey girl,
Hey, girl, hey.
hey.
Or
Now, God,
the emoji with the,
I
the
will say this though. I will admit that I probably also don't give people a ton of room to everyone knows I hate talking on the phone.
I do too.
Um, I hate it. I don't want to pick, like, yesterday I called you and that was a big deal for me. If you ever see me call you, you answer because
You
it's
go there more.
important. Because I don't call people. I don't
Right.
like the
I'm the
phone.
same
Uh,
way. I don't either.
too much too and again it goes back to the giving regularly so much of myself that I cannot imagine sitting with a phone to my ear to kiki. No, no, no.
Mhm.
Guess what though? I'll meet you for happy hour and we could do it real time in real life, and we could, you know what I mean?
I agree.
That's how I flow. Like I'm
I
a
agree.
real time energy person. I'm not about to sit on the phone, but we can get in person and the time will be had.
I'm the same way. And then also, which is interesting, is that I'm a voice texter all day, every day,
I
which
will
is so,
text. I will voice text.
like I don't know. I just feel like that's more personal. Like I don't want to be on the phone. You will never probably. I don't know when the last time I actually called other than my mom. Like I think my mom's the only one I actually, and Marcus is the only one that I actually talk
Mhm.
on the phone with.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
I'll sit all day and voice text somebody. Isn't that ridiculous? That's ridiculous. Because I feel like that's even better than texting. Because texting, I can't interpret what you're saying. I mean, like
Yeah.
things can be
Yeah.
interpreted different in
Yes.
energy and
Tone
verbiage,
and
tone.
yep.
So at least with
Mhm.
a voice test, I can hear your voice and know if it's
You
even if it's
give
nothing
me
bad.
one short period, or you give me one extra exclamation mark, and
Ex
exclamation mark. I'm saying, who are you talking to?
exactly. Why you yelling? Like why are you yelling?
Why you
Like,
yelling
why
at me?
exactly. So yeah, but I think the only person I'm talking on the phone to is my mom. Like seriously, and
Yeah.
even that is short. And she'll
Yeah.
attest to that. Like I'm get to the point type of guy. Like
Yep.
me and my grandma used to laugh at my mom because my mom goes miles and tribulations.
On.
Say the dog needs a haircut, but she gonna go to New York and Africa and
Take the
New
extended route to
Zealand
get
and
to
just
the point.
extend around just to say, oh, I dropped off the dog to get groomed. And I'm like, I don't, where we trying to get
What are
to?
we? I'm literally on the other side of
It
the
drives
phone
me
for some people
crazy.
going,
Yeah, it just drives me crazy.
hush
And
this
also
shit up.
you know what I mean? For anybody, it's like, what are we? who, what, when, what do we, that I need that. And that's really messed up as a person. But I've always
No,
been
it's
that
not
way. And
messed
I
up.
think that's because also my mind's always on. I'm always thinking like I feel like I'm always on go mode in my mind, no matter what. Like I'm planning this, I'm doing this, like that. I'm thinking like my mind's always that, like always. Like as a creative, I think creatives are like that, to be honest. But I'm always like, okay, I have that class, I got to choreograph that, blah, blah, but still trying to have a conversation with you. So I feel like I'm all over the place, but I'm not ADD or nothing. But it's just like, where are we? What is the problem? Or what's the,
What do
what
you
do you want?
want?
What do you want?
What do you want?
What do you
That's
want?
that's that's what I'm asking. What in my head, what do you want?
Without saying
Why
it,
are you
what do you
calling me?
want?
Because everyone knows
This
I
could have
hate
been
the
a
phone.
text.
So you're calling me for something.
Yeah.
I'm not a small talker. I'm
Mhm.
not a small talker. Um, what do you want? Please tell me in the beginning. Quickly.
I'm the same way.
Quickly. I'll
Percent.
and there's a few like I have a short list of people who I
Yeah.
will
Allow
entertain on the
that
phone. But and two of them are my children,
for,
right? My children, they can get me
for
however,
sure.
whenever they can talk, and I'm fine with it. My kids can call me about whatever, whenever. I'm
Hmm.
fine with it.
Right.
Anybody else though? I mean, there's a couple, right? But I'm like,
Hmm.
even my sister, one of my sisters will call me and she'll be like, I'm not gonna everyone who calls me, this is except my kids, this is what they say. Just really quick. This is gonna be really quick.
That's the first thing they
That's the first thing.
say.
Or nothing's wrong. They'll say
Right.
nothing's wrong, right?
Right.
But there is this short list of people that I will be on the phone with, and she will say, we'll get, the conversation will start going,
Mhm.
and then I'll say, okay, I'm getting off the phone.
You
Like I
got
have
it.
to end abruptly. I'm getting off the phone
Right. Right. I'm the
because
same way.
I don't want to
I don't
talk.
want to talk. I don't want to talk. But yeah, like meeting up with someone is very different. Like
Yes.
that's a whole experience at that point. You know what I mean? So it should, and I'm about experiences in like meaningful conversations, like you said, one on one and with a cocktail and some food. Like
Come
that's
on.
love.
That's
But
love.
this,
That is a love language of
yeah,
mine,
yeah,
right? Like
right.
I like yes, let's break bread
Mhm.
together.
Yeah,
Like because
yeah,
that's where all the good stuff happens, in my
right.
opinion,
Mhm.
right? I don't want to
Mhm.
sit on the phone. It makes me feel like a gossiper. I don't want to sit on the phone with
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Like
I don't know when the last time I had a long conversation on the phone. It might have been a long time, to
my
be real.
kids are it.
And I ain't got
Like
none of them. So it's just my mom. And like, and even then I'm like, Mom, you couldn't have just text me. But I love her to death. But I love her to death.
yes,
I love
yes,
her to
yes,
death.
yes,
So.
yes, yes, and grateful to have
Right,
the phone
right.
call.
Very good.
The grateful to
Exactly.
have it.
Exactly.
What in I talk have a lot of conversations with people who have experienced loss, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
I know your grandmother played a very prominent role in your life, in your upbringing, center
Yeah.
of your family, matriarch, right? Like,
100.
um, what what has her passing taught you?
That I would say her passing has taught me to um live life every day like it's your last.
Mm,
Um, no day is promised to you. I mean, I've always known that, but like
mm-hmm,
all the things that you want to do and accomplish, the time is now
mm.
because you things can happen unexpectedly. I would say
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Um, and yeah, I would say that's probably the biggest thing. All the things, the list of things that I want to do and accomplish in this lifetime that I've been putting in on the back burner, I'll do that. Is like do that now. Like just make the
Mm,
progress and get some
mm-hmm.
plans to do those things because you never know
Yeah,
what can happen. I would say that. And also love more, even more. I would say that.
yes.
Like because the I love you could be the last time you say that to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So like I would say that. But other than that, yeah, it's definitely been hard. But I am proud of myself. I feel like I've been coping it well, more than usual, because I would say me and her were very, very, very close. And
Mm-hmm.
people would, if you know her or know us, you would say I was her favorite. I was her favorite. I shouldn't say that. My brother and sister would kill me, but they know that.
Sometimes the
Like, you
truth
know
is
what I
the
mean?
truth.
Like we were, yeah, like I was always at her house. I was always spending nights as a kid. I
Yeah.
was always grandma's kid. Like she was like my second mom. So,
Mhm.
um, and we were very close. Like she wouldn't even come to functions unless she knew that me and Marcus was going to be there. Like honestly, like is Durante and Marcus going to be there?
Not
Or
Granny being like, who
yeah,
all gonna be there?
or yeah, who all gonna be there? Or like literally, like my mom would call and be like, "Your grandmother's here and she's asking where you at," like stuff like that. But it's just like so we were very
So
very
pull
close.
up, cause where
Pull
are
up, yeah,
you?
because I'm here and I don't come outside
What you
often.
thought this
So
was?
yeah, yeah, yeah. So we were very 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 close, and so
Yeah.
I would say I've been handling it more well than
Mhm.
usual. And the crazy thing is, when that happened, I was in the middle of a show, producing a show,
Mm.
Ecstasy. So that definitely, threw a left curveball in the middle
Yeah.
of producing and directing and choreographing a big show.
Yeah.
So, but also because of that show, that got to help me get my
Process.
mind off of that and stay
Mm.
productive because that's kind
Mm.
of what she would want me to do. Like she was
Mm.
probably my biggest fan, especially when it came to like dance and the art and the movies. Like when I was doing like the movies and TV shows, she was on set with me with my mom. So like um she was literally our everything. So I would say our family has definitely gotten much closer um in a good way. We were already close, but we're much more closer
Yeah.
now. And I would say live your life as like it's your last day. So I try to wake up and be very grateful for having breath in my lungs every day. I mean, I always
Come
was
on.
like that, but even more,
Yeah.
um, you know, like all those things, going off and doing the things I want to do. Like, so I've been in
Mhm.
progress of like doing all like the list of like check marks and
Yes.
trying to accomplish it now
Yes.
because you never know. Like I said, when she passed away, that was very, very, very unexpected. Like that wasn't, with sometimes with family members, you can kind of see a decline of health or things like
Mhm.
that, so kind of
Mhm.
preparing yourself. But no, we had no idea,
Mm.
but the glory of it is I was able to spend the day before with her
Mhm.
doing the
Mhm.
things that we love to do, cooking and kikiing and gossiping. My grandmother was spicy,
Yeah.
spicy and shady, shady,
And we
spicy,
love
and
her for
just
it.
all this, all that. And she was all that until the day that that happened. So I'm glad I got to have that last little Kiki moment. She literally told me
Yes.
I was cooking some stir fry for her for the family because we were kind of all over there. And she literally told me I didn't put enough seasoning in my food. I said, "Oh, we're doing
Pull
that."
up.
She goes, "No." She goes, "No, you cook good, but today you forgot to."
But on
But I said,
today, you missed
yeah, okay,
something.
so here's the shade again. So and she's so on it and spicy. So I love that woman to
I
death
love
and
it.
miss her every day. And I would say I still feel her presence and energy around me
Yes.
every day, still in the most good and amazing sense. And I think
Yes.
having that around me and little signs in here there still keeps me thriving and going today because I know she wants me to be the best that I could and can be, even as a little kid. So yeah, I
Yes.
love her. Shout out to grandmother. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think
Yeah.
it's important in moments like this and other moments wherever, like, um, keeping her memory and her
Uh-huh.
spirit in the now, right?
Yeah, yeah, right.
Like to feel like, no, in this moment she was very much with me. In this moment,
Heck
when
yeah.
I did that, I very much felt her on my shoulder.
Yeah.
I very much, I
Yeah.
think being able to be in a present space where you can feel like,
Mhm.
and I tell people, don't think past those thoughts, right? Like if you feel her, that's her.
And
You know what
embrace
I
it.
mean?
Yeah, embrace it.
Like feel that in whatever way you think, whatever you think that means, right? I'm not
Mhm.
saying that somebody gonna float down and part the clouds, but I'm
Get you up out
saying
of here. Yeah.
like it's the gifts that
Yeah.
she is continuing to give her,
Right.
give you is her presence in the things you do, the
Right.
things that you feel, the thoughts that you have.
Hmm.
um so I what a gift,
Yeah, yeah. So
what a
I'm very
gift.
grateful. I'm very
Yeah.
grateful. I feel that I feel the love and the energy still around. So
Mhm.
I'm grateful for that. And I think
Mhm.
that still helps me with the grieving process. I guess you
Yeah.
always grieve forever, I guess. And and I've also had no one pass away that close to me ever.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
was a different types of feels and energies that I was coping with. But like I think for the
Yeah.
most part, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I think the family's doing okay. And
Mhm.
you never forget and you never stop grieving. But I think for the most part, that has helped me with my on the artistic side still to this day, but to more so to push me and motivate me more to do the things and be great. I
Mhm.
always wanted that. So I carry that here. So yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. I love it.
Me
I love
too.
it. Shout out to her. She is, listen, so OG.
Oh,
So OG in a way that I think like a lot of people, communities um are missing, right?
hmm
In that we are missing our elders who are really elders.
Right, right, right.
Sorry, I don't know if you can hear that. That was me.
No, I
Um,
can. Very good.
um, um,
I know, like grandmothers and moms and stuff is built different.
yes.
They ain't. We don't got them like the old OGs, the ones who used to be scared to go to their house.
Scared.
You know what I mean? Like, 'cause-
Listen, that you are getting your get right,
yeah,
that you are making sure that you're approaching things
mhm, 100%.
respectfully, responsibly. I mean, when you know
Hmm.
the people who earn the right to gather folks in the neighborhood, like,
Yeah,
we're missing
yeah.
that. So I think that anyone who has a granny that's like, or has been able to experience having a
Hmm.
granny through their adulthood, you know
Hmm.
what I mean? Like, I
Yeah,
think that's so dope because
yeah, yeah, for sure. What you right, right. I know. Hmm.
Mm, because it's really missing. And I'm not talking about, I mean, shout out to the young well, they're probably not called grannies at that point, but shout out to the young, the young grandmothers.
Grandmother. Yeah.
My,
Grandma.
they have different names now. My sisters, they're both grandparents. Shout out to them. And their grandparent name is Nani. Both of them
That's cool
are
though.
Nani. It's cute. I love
It's
it. It's
cute.
cute.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
cute.
And my niece and nephew call my mom Nana.
Mm-hmm. We have a nana.
Yeah, so
Um,
she Nana.
we have a nana also, and then my kids. So one of my kids' grandmothers is Nana. The other
Mhm.
grandmother is Grandmo. So they say
Grandma.
Grandmo, Grandmo,
Grandma.
Grandmo,
Yeah.
Gramo, honey, Grandmo.
And my
Um,
grandmother said, do not call me, literally, when we're kids, don't call me grandma, nothing, call me
nothing.
grandmother.
Period.
So we
Give me
proper
my
grandmother.
respect.
Yeah. And we,
Say the whole thing.
grandmother. That was it. I'm not answering to nothing else but that. So we,
Period.
grandmother, Miss
But
Proper.
that's because she was of age to
Mhm.
be a grandmother.
Right. Right. That
Right?
makes
But
that.
when you can start, we have younger grandmothers, and no, nothing wrong with it. I'm not
Right,
saying
right,
that
right.
because I'm saying that because of that, you see, like, hold on, grandma feels older than what I'm prepared to be right now. Let
Right,
me
right,
get
right.
something cute here, right? And so you see, like, I think that's where you start to see like
Yeah, yeah.
the creative names for grandma or
Mhm.
grandmother that people are comfortable with
Right,
the
right.
younger one. Yeah.
There's a lot of them out there.
There is.
No,
Shout
I
out to
mean, no
y'all.
shade, whatever. Shout out to them. Yeah.
Shout out to y'all.
Right, right.
Shout out to y'all. You had an
Mhm.
event last night.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about it.
Yeah, so Fusion is a event that I produce and direct. And it's been going on, oh my God. I was talking with someone, I think almost 20 years now, almost coming up 20 years. And what it is a community, it's an event that I put on that, you know, local or whatever choreographers, dancers, people of art can come under one roof and showcase what they want to do. So they come and they choreographers, choreograph pieces, dancers dance. Sometimes there's musical artists like singers.
Mhm.
Um, and yeah, and this is a big community event. We do like kind of every quarterly. And it's just such a great event to see all the local talent come under one roof and celebrate the art and support each other and
Mhm.
dance. And it's just such a good time and a good vibe and it's
Mhm.
awesome. So
Mhm.
I try to do that every 3 months or so. And we had a lot of Seattle come up last
Mhm.
night, and we had some Spokane and
Mhm.
Eugene. So this is basically that the Pacific Northwest comes under one roof.
Mhm.
It's very piggybacked on like Carnival in California and
Mhm.
LA and Club Jetty. So it's like that
Mhm.
in Portland that I think Portland needed that. We needed to
Mhm.
have um, a space where people can come under one roof and just celebrate dance and choreography
Yeah.
and art and all the vibes and all the good things. And so it's just been such a great thing that Portland has, accepted, like I said,
Embrace.
I mean,
Yeah.
embraced. And it's almost been 20 years. And so it's great. It's awesome. And
Mhm.
people just submit, like anyone can be a part of it. You just submit your work online and we go through it and make sure it's aligned with values and not value, well,
Mm-hmm.
values
Yeah. Yeah.
and things that's acceptable
It's aligned
it's a
with the
right,
spirit
yes.
of the event.
There you go. Yeah. And so,
Mm-hmm.
but for the most part, it's celebrated. I mean, we get to celebrate each
Mm-hmm.
other and support each other and
Mm-hmm.
do all the wonderful things. And so it's great. It's called Fusion. And so,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
So we're grateful that he made it to this recording today.
he's
Because
here.
last night I know it was a time I've been to a show before and we have a time and it's
Right.
always a time. So I know that last night was nothing short of that. So
Mhm.
super exciting. What is in the future for you? What is the next project? What is the next
Yeah.
tell the people?
Um, I think I, man, that's a good loaded question. Um, so I'm gearing up to do a dance intensive program. So almost like a mentorship program, but not, I
Mhm.
mean, I've done a mentorship program before in the past, but I kind of revamped it and reprogrammed it to what I think the needs are that people need now. And it's going to be like a 6 week program, dance intensive program for people who
Mhm.
want to like really elevate their dance technique and performance quality and things like that. So I'm going to gear up for something like that in the fall, be like a 6 week program. I haven't been teaching a consistent class yet in
Mhm.
Portland for it's been a couple of months. So I may dibble and dabble and maybe start putting my foot in the studio a little bit more on a
Maybe like
consistent
a drop.
basis.
Oh, consistent. Okay.
It consistent, not weekly, because I think for me in the space that I'm in now, I think weekly
Too much.
doesn't align well with what I want to do. I think for me, I think when dance and teaching starts to become work and it's just where I'm having to be forced to choreograph and do things, that does
Mhm.
not bring me joy and it's not good for me. And it's not
Mhm.
good for my students either because it's not,
Mhm.
I don't become the best teacher for them.
You say you're going to teach a little bit more. Do you have
I
any
hope so.
productions coming up here soon?
Not at the time. I think I kind of took a look, put the productions on a back burner.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for so long, and I
Yeah.
think now I'm just trying to really see whatever is next for me. Like I like, I wouldn't, I would love to do more bring back concept videos. Remember,
Mm.
like I would love,
Mhm. Mhm.
I like to be on the director side and more,
Yeah.
I want to really learn more on the camera side. If that makes any sense,
Yeah.
like more what that
Yes.
feels like. And I mean,
I
because
would
I
love
direct
that for
show,
you.
yeah, like I direct shows and all that stuff, but it'll be
Yeah.
fun to do like what that looks like to be on the camera side and more on like the director on that type stuff, like cinema, like,
Yeah.
that type bag, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm ready for the next thing and I want to learn. I'm in
Yeah.
a learning state right now. Like I want to
I
learn
love that.
more about that, like invest in getting a camera. So even if I'm filming things on my own,
Maybe that's what people don't know about you.
and maybe that see how that came out? Yeah. Yeah, like because I think I want to get a camera and start
You should.
directing and filming my own and editing my
You
own stuff.
should.
Because if I can get that and along with all the other stuff, if I can direct, choreograph, cast,
Yeah.
film, and edit, all that, like I think that's what will level me up more. So, and I'm
Mhm.
willing to learn from people
Yes.
what that feels like and look like and invest in
Yeah.
that. So I think that's probably the next thing that I want to
Mm.
do. I don't think so much more production of like dance production. I think it's more like concept videos and that stuff.
Full and it's not that you're not in full artistry now,
Yeah,
but like a wider
a
range
wider
of
range of
art. You're
things.
expanding.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
evolving in your
That's it.
artistry.
I like that word,
Mhm.
expanding. So I think I'm on that.
Come on.
That
Level up.
leveling
Level up.
up. Yeah, because you gotta we
Level
don't
up.
grow as people if we don't level
Hey.
up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You can't stay where I can't stay here. Like,
Right.
I gotta
In
do
which we should all, I think people get married to the idea of like, this is what I'm striving
yeah,
for. This,
yeah,
once I accomplish this, I'm successful. And I'm
right.
like, well, that depends on your definition of success.
Success.
Like, yeah, you successfully reach that place. Are you
Mhm.
happy in that space? Because happiness is the true definition of success
Right.
for me,
Mhm,
right? And
mhm.
you can be over here making a shitload of money and be unhappy, but you're
Right,
making all the money, you're getting to do some of the things, but you're miserable. But over
right.
here, you could be doing something you love and not making a shitload of money, but you're the
For sure.
happiest, right? You're the happiest
Mhm.
in this space, which I think a lot of artists and creatives struggle with that because in your passion work, that's really where your happiness lies, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And so, anywho, I say all that to say, like, your career can evolve, 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 evolve. You don't have to stick to one thing
One
your
love, yeah,
whole life,
right.
right?
I think people get caught up in that.
Yeah. Yeah. I
But for
love
me,
that.
I gotta keep it. I gotta do it. Like
Yeah.
for me, you know what
It
I mean?
makes
Like I'm
sense as a
ready.
next it makes sense as a next step. And I
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
love that it is related to um you know or
Hmm.
can be related to dance and movement, but it could also open you up to lots of different opportunities, right? So I love
Exactly.
that a lot for you.
Exactly. So I think that's
That's
what I'm
dope.
doing. Investing in that. That's
Yeah.
the next thing. Yeah. So
Yeah.
let's see.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up because I know you're on a timetable here, and I could just sit here and talk
Oh,
forever,
that's what we
like
do. We
we're
just
not
be
even
chatting
on
it up.
camera,
Yeah. Low key, I kind of forgot. I feel like you like
right?
sitting here.
Yeah, we really wanted to do this in person, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get him
We'll
back
do it
when
again.
when we could do it in person. But yeah, it will be a whole other vibe in that
With a
in that
cocktail, with a little
situation.
glass
But
of
what a
wine and
little something
tea and a
cute.
charcuterie board. Uh, then you really gonna get some tea. No, I'm playing.
Listen, let me tell you something, okay? Let me
Yeah.
tell you something. We might open it up and answer questions from people.
I I would that's actually that's dope, but that dope and scary, but dope. Yeah.
Funny. It'll be
Fun.
funny.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, yeah,
Fun
for
and
sure.
funny.
Hmm.
Um, what what do you hope to be remembered by in
Ooh,
this work that you do? What is the stamp that you hope um you have placed in this
uh,
work?
in this work. So I would say like my
Or
memory,
in
like
life,
what
or in life. Let's open
I,
it up. It doesn't even have
yeah,
to be about dance, just in life. What do you hope you stamped on the universe?
kindness,
Period.
kindness. I feel like I'm a very kind person. I'm kind and respectful to everybody, regardless of whatever.
Mhm.
Kindness, hard work. I
Yes.
would say I'm just naming things that I could
Yeah.
relate to that I would think that people would like, oh,
Let's
that's
talk legacy though.
legacy.
Like when
Legacy.
like what do you want Durante Lambert to be remembered for? Mr. Durante
Mr.
Lambert.
Durante Lambert. Um, I would say someone, oh man,
Mhm.
there's just so many things.
Mhm.
Um, oh man, that's such a I would say, ooh,
Mhm.
I've never been asked this before. I would want to be remembered as, or my stamp would be, mm,
Mhm.
there's just things. Um,
This is why good conversations are important because I love
right.
getting asked these questions. And I'm not even talking about for recording purposes. I'm saying I love being asked questions that I would
That
not have
makes
thought
you,
of.
right.
Yeah, for myself.
I would say like visionary. Like I'm a visionary person.
Oh, come on.
Visionary. That like
Mhm.
a visionary. Everything like when it comes to the arts and the art,
Mhm.
the form of art, I'm a
Mhm.
visionary, and I've left that. I think that
Mhm.
stamp here. I've done classes. I've done productions. I've done think
Mhm.
quality vision, like a visionary person. Like I
Mhm.
think that's
Mhm.
real rounds me up to what people would remember me by here. He was a
Mhm.
visionary,
Mhm.
and I brought to life so much art
Mhm.
in this city, you
Mhm.
know. So I think
Mhm.
that's the only thing I can think of,
Mhm.
you know. All the shows,
Community
the
builder.
productions, community builder, yep.
Mhm.
Um, bridging the gap. I mean, within
Mhm.
it's the same thing,
Community
community
builder.
builder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I think about when I think about you. Like I think
Oh,
you've
thank you.
created like a
Yeah.
good community
Yeah.
of people, and I think there's multiple communities within the community, right? And
Yeah.
not to silo off or make it
Right.
sound clicky, but I think there's various parts of the dance world here, and I think
Right.
you've done a good job of showing or creating a pathway for people to see what's possible for themselves. Now that's not guaranteeing somebody any level of
Right,
like
right, right.
success in it, but like showing them here's a door, here's a pathway.
Mm-hmm.
And even if someone says, okay, performance isn't for me, maybe it's just class, or performance isn't for me, but I'm going to support all of the things because I
Right.
love it. And I think we see
Mm-hmm.
a lot of that in the dance world is maybe people who are not about like life outside of class,
Right.
or even some people who aren't they're not even here for class, but they want to be a part of the community,
Mm-hmm.
of supporting that community.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I keep getting stuck.
That's
I'm
okay.
not sure
That's
why I'm
good.
freezing here, but anywho, that's probably my cue to wrap
Yeah.
this thing up. Last question, and it's
Okay.
it's not a deep one; it's an
Okay.
easy one because I love the one of the things that I love about the dance world and just individuals and their connection to music is like all of the different things that we're inspired by, all of the different artists we're inspired by, and the way with which we hear music and listen to music, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do I like to listen to when I'm needing to pick me up? What do I like to listen to at the top of the morning? What gets me in my creative bag? What is going to get me out my seat? What is the turn up that I want to hear when I'm out? What are a couple songs that are moving you? A couple songs, a couple artists, whatever, that are moving you right now.
I think music for right now, music is, I had this conversation. I'm always having a conversation with
Yeah, yeah,
somebody.
yeah, yeah.
But I was talking to the coach of the Washington Wizards NBA team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually going out there to DC in a week and a half to choreograph on them. But we were talking about, yeah, this, love the
Mm-hmm.
Wizards. Shout out to Derek and the Wizards.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Come on.
we were talking about music and trying to find music for like the team and we were just saying like music right now is not for me in the moment. Nothing's motivating me to like
Mm-hmm.
music's in a weird space right now. I think no, there's not any good music out right now. But I would say my artist for all time, and you probably already know the answer for this, but that get for different genres and things that gets me when I'm sad, gets me going, that I hear any of the songs, I'm gonna get up and gets my creative juices going. My artist of all time is Beyonce.
Period.
Honestly,
Come on.
Beyonce is, and for so long, and anyone who
Come
knows
on.
me, you know Durante, the president of the Beehive, is right here. The CEO. So
Okay, well, I guess
yell at your mom.
I'll
You got
take
an issue with
VP.
that.
I'll
Don't
take
play.
VP.
Yeah, yeah. But I would say, right, her music, even her music is so timeless to me, even her old stuff up until now, like it just gets me together. And you can ask Marcus every single day. I wake up, I do my little prayer, do my little stuff, but you're gonna have Beyonce playing on in the living room on the surround sound.
Period.
Some Beyonce station, but it just gets, she brings so much joy to me, like to me as a
Hmm.
person, for just so many reasons, and she just has great music. I mean,
Yes.
a lot of people can argue me down that, but I think she gets me going. She gets my creative juices going for any project that I have going on. I'm playing her in the
Yes.
background or in the car, but I think
Hmm.
that is my artist that kind of thrives my passion for dance and the art.
Hmm.
So yeah, so there's no song in particular. I think all her songs get me together, and
Hmm.
for whatever,
Different times, different
different
reasons.
times, different reasons. Yeah.
Listen, she's one of those artists that any year, any day,
Hmm.
you can pluck a song and or mix a song, whatever, and it can inspire a whole
100%.
thing. Her and Rihanna is another one who
Yeah,
I feel
that's a
like their
great one
music
too.
different in terms of like their different,
Right. Yeah, yeah.
different, very
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
But in terms of their music though,
Hmm.
like Rihanna makes timeless music.
For
Like
sure.
I can pull from any one of her albums something,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
When I get into a space of like, dang, what do I want to
Yeah, yeah,
what
yeah.
I can listen to either one of them and pull something from it that makes me want to move or
100%.
yeah, I
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, there's I people aren't making full, thoughtful, intentional albums, and it's
Oh,
something that I really miss. I think a lot of people, and it's probably industry driven, where they're making a viral hit, right? Like what's gonna make TikTok?
shoot up
What?
in the charts for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what can we put on TikTok that's gonna be? What can we
Blow it up.
create a viral dance to? What can we do? Like, right?
Yeah.
So when we're talking about intentionality, Beyonce don't got to sell another record in her life, Rihanna
Mhm.
don't gotta sell another record in her life, right?
Right,
Like
right.
their portfolio is deep, right?
Yeah,
But
exactly.
they do it because they love it. Rihanna hasn't done it, and I think that's telling, right? I
Mhm,
think it's telling. Like
mhm.
I haven't done it because it's not on my spirit to do because it's not
Right, right,
like you have
exactly.
to have a level of intentionality, right?
Right.
Beyonce, she's a machine, right? Like I
Hmm.
enjoy more as much as I enjoy her music. Any glimpse that she's given us into her process is a blessing.
It's a blessing, right?
Like her
Yeah.
process is crazy, and inspiring, and always leaves me feeling like shit, girl, you ain't doing
Pull.
enough.
That's how I be feeling. Literally,
Girl,
literally.
whatever
Right.
it is, I'm not
Yeah.
even talking about it, being a dancer or
Right.
creative or
But just in
anything. I'm
life in
saying
general.
in
Yeah.
life, like thinking about what's possible for you. And it's not about comparing yourself to somebody else. We're talking
Hmm.
just possibility. I
Hmm.
think we limit ourselves in terms of what is possible for us. And I think
100.
whenever I watch her behind the scenes, it always inspires me to think about what's possible, not in
100%.
comparison, but for me, for what is possible. Take that ceiling off, right? Um, I ain't
That's
seen a
it.
ceiling in my whole life. Shout out to
Right.
Blue,
Right.
right? No, but things like
Hmm.
that. So that's dope. Yeah, I miss the days of being able to shout out like, oh, this artist, this artist, this artist, this artist.
It hasn't been
Um,
like that for a while. Yeah, for me at least.
you know what I do? I find, and I am gonna wrap it up. I
No,
promise.
you
But I find artists on TikTok, underground artists, or like not as you know who I love right now, and it's not for dance. It's for my spirit more than I
Cool.
love um oh, what is her last name? Her first name is Jazz. Um,
Mm.
hold on. Now I gotta look.
Okay.
I
Good luck.
gotta look. Isaiah Falls. These are like Loki. This isn't about like dance, right? Like this is about just
That
artists
feeds your soul.
who
Yeah.
I like to hear.
Yeah.
Um um hold on, I'm about to find it. Jazz Karis.
Never heard. Never
Mm.
heard.
She
Like Jazz or Jas? J.
Jaz Karis Karis. I'll post her to my stories and I'll tag
Okay.
you in it.
Okay.
But I listened to that album, no joke, just because the smoothness of it, and I did get dance vibes off of this one because you hear the inspiration in her music.
Hmm.
But I listened to that album straight for at least 4 months, every
Oh, I
day,
gotta check it out
every
then.
day,
Yeah.
every day, the whole album,
Wow.
the entire album, and it's rare that you're not skipping through. Oh, I like 4 songs. Oh, I like a few
Right,
songs.
right, right.
Mm-mm. Oh, and Chris Brown.
Oh, Chris Brown's
Chris
dope.
Brown, Forever.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um,
Chris
again, if
Brown's dope.
you don't think you're working hard enough, huh, Chris
Right,
Brown. You don't
right,
think you could come to the other side of adversity? Chris Brown. I'm not talking perfection. Don't nobody come for me. I don't care what
right,
opinion you have on this him whatever. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying he was
right.
an artist. Also, let's also take into consideration our life is not on the public stage for ridicule, so we don't know what it's like to go through those things publicly in that
Exactly.
way. So then I'm going to leave
Exactly.
it there.
Right, right,
Um, not justifying,
right.
not
Right.
justifying. I'll be
No,
having to make it clear, not
everybody got
justifying anything.
opinion.
I'm saying that yeah, I'll leave it there.
No, yeah,
But
because
he's
everybody got
another one. Rihanna,
right.
Chris Brown, um, Beyonce.
Beyonce for
But
sure. Yeah.
Isaiah Falls, Jazz Karis, um, those are two
Check it
like
out. Check that
chill
out.
low key artists that like I could
Mhm.
just play and let play, not for dance vibes, but just for like, mm-hmm, I like what y'all
Good for
doing
the
here.
soul. Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Check them out.
So I'm gonna wrap this up here, but I because if I don't, you ain't never gonna make it to where
Right.
you got to
So
go.
you,
But I love you so much, and
I
I'm
love you
so
too.
grateful for you joining me here today. And we are gonna have to do this again when we can sit on the couch
Would
and
love
do it
to.
in the same space and place. And
Okay.
I'm just really thankful for the relationship that we've been able to maintain over the years. It's been such a
Yeah.
privilege to have a front row seat to your
Yeah.
life and just watching you grow and develop and continue becoming as an artist, as a creative. exploring many a different endeavors, still
Hmm.
continuing to explore that for yourself, and love, love, love that you are looking at like the next level of things for yourself,
Yeah.
and um and I just think that that's so amazing. So
Yeah, thanks for
um
having me. I love you too. This
yes.
was fun.
Yes, tell folks. I mean, we have a lot of listeners
Okay.
overseas
Oh,
and
okay.
within the
Let's go.
states. And so shout out to, look, Germany. Hey y'all,
Go Germany.
cause yeah,
I love
shout
that.
out to y'all. We have a ton of listeners from there, and
Okay.
I don't know how we got there, but thankful for it.
Let's go.
But and a lot of other places. That's just outside of the states. That's our highest
It's because
uh
of you. It's what you do.
listenership.
Your voice. It's
I
you.
don't
That's
know,
why.
I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, but we love it. We love all the people
Yeah.
from all the places that tune in, but tell them how they can reach you and where they can find you. Shoot them your handles, Facebook,
Yeah.
IG, TikTok.
Totally. Yeah, so my website, I got a website
Oh,
too.
period.
Yeah, so my website is just durantelambert.com. You'll find all kinds of things about me, video, class videos, a lot of the choreography jobs, like a collection of things, not everything, but
Mm-hmm.
a collection of
Mm-hmm.
my classes, my choreography, and productions and things that I've done. My Instagram handle is Durante Lambert, and then my choreography handle is Durante Lambert Choreography. And then on there, you can see all my other side projects like Fusion and a mentorship program and any other things I have going on there. But for the main part, you just go to my website, everything's on there, and you can learn about me, my journey, and all the fun things that I'm doing and my process and all that stuff. So come check me out.
And you heard about what he's looking into doing next. So we've heard it here,
Yeah,
and so figure
stay
out or
tuned.
connect, right? Stay
Yes,
connected to him. Don't just be an observer. A
right.
lot of times people will observe you, but they won't. Go on and click that follow button, y'all. Go on and click the like
Follow,
button
follow,
and the
follow.
follow button,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
subscribe button to his website.
Get to
Make
me.
sure to do all of those things. The support is
So important.
so important, so valuable in these spaces, right? So Durante, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Y'all, I'll be back and we'll talk about where I've been for the last year.
Yeah, we want to know.
It's just another topic. It's another topic.
We definitely want to know. So we're gonna hold you to that.
Yes, yes, yes. But y'all be well, and we will be back to do it again.
Sounds good. Thanks, y'all.